คุณผู้ชมคะย้อนกลับไปในช่วงสุดสัปดาห์ที่ผ่านมาดารานำคนดังแห่งซีรีส์ Game of Thrones ซึ่งคุณผู้ชมหลายๆท่านน่าจะรู้จักกันดีเดินทางมาประเทศไทยนะคะเป็นดาราที่รับบทเจมี่แลนนิสเตอร์ในซีรีส์เรื่องนี้ตัวจริงก็คือนิโคลายคอสเตอร์วาลเดอูค่ะเป็นดาราชาวเดนมาร์กมาครั้งนี้มาในฐานะบทบาททูตสันทวไมตรีโครงการพัฒนาแห่งสหประชาชาติหรือ UNDP มาประเทศไทยเพราะว่าต้องการที่จะช่วยเพิ่มสร้างความตระหนักรู้เพื่อแก้ปัญหาสิ่งแวดล้อมโดยเฉพาะการลดปัญหาอุณหภูมิโลกที่กำลังสูงขึ้นนะคะซึ่งถือว่าเป็นความมุ่งมั่นของคุณนิโคลัยและดิฉันได้มีโอกาสไปสัมภาษณ์พิเศษถึงแนวทางการทำงานในฐานะที่เป็นทูตสันทวไมตรีค่ะ
Hello
วันเสาร์ที่ผ่านมาวันสุดท้ายของ3วันในเมืองไทยนิโคลัยรับหน้าที่เป็นผู้ตัดสินกิตติมศักดิ์ในการแข่งขันฟุตบอลหญิง Global Go World Cup ที่โรงเรียนนานาชาตินิสในกรุงเทพเพื่อรณรงค์เรื่องความเท่าเทียมทางเพศซึ่งเป็นส่วนหนึ่งของ17เป้าหมายการพัฒนาอย่างยั่งยืนหรือ SDG ดิฉันได้มีโอกาสสัมภาษณ์พิเศษนั่งคุยกับนิโคลัยวันที่ไปที่โรงเรียนนิสขอให้เล่าให้ฟังถึงความเป็น UNDP Goodwill Ambassador.
I mean, as a Goodwill Ambassador, my job is just to help raise awareness and kind of put whatever spotlights on me, reflect that on something that's more important. And we've been visiting some of the work that the UNDP is doing here in Thailand and Bangkok, and then also being here at the Global Goals World Cup. It's been a great trip. I mean, I've seen. First of all, never my first time in Thailand. My mother went here a couple of years ago. She was telling me so many beautiful stories about how beautiful it is, and especially how nice people are. And that's what I've experienced as well. Like, just really, you feel very welcome. I felt very welcome. Get a picture right when it's right in my mouth.
This is Thai spicy level.
วันแรกที่มาถึงเมืองไทย 28 กันยายน นิโคลัยเดินทางไปชุมชนนางเลิ้งเพื่อเรียนรู้การพัฒนาการท่องเที่ยวอย่างยั่งยืนที่รื้อฟื้นศิลปะวัฒนธรรมไทยให้กลับคืนผ่านการท่องเที่ยวเขาเรียนรู้วัฒนธรรมของไทยทั้งชิมขนมเรียนรำไทยและลองนั่งรถตุ๊กๆและลงมือทำอาหาร
I think this is the best experience to really introduce me.
I saw you cook pad Thai.
And I was cooking pad Thai.
Did you have fun?
It was a lot of fun, and that was again really nice people and a great project where you're trying to do what they call sustainable tourism, to help keep this unique Thai culture alive, and so that it can survive in the future. And I thought it was a great project.
วันที่2นิโคลัยไปสำรวจตำบลโคกขามจังหวัดสมุทรสาครเพื่อเยี่ยมชมโครงการรับมือกับการเปลี่ยนแปลงสภาพภูมิอากาศและการอนุรักษ์ความหลากหลายทางชีวภาพนิโคลัยลงมือร่วมปลูกต้นกงกางเพื่อช่วยบรรเทาผลกระทบจากปัญหาโลกร้อนที่ส่งผลให้ผืนดินหายไปเมื่อระดับน้ำสูงขึ้น
Because of the climate change, trying to help, this local, what you call it, the earth, the sea was taking away earth. So I was planting mangrove trees, which was an amazing experience. So yeah, it's been busy. It's been
yes.
Something.
In very short visit, you have to learn a lot,
yes.
and it's your mission that you like to raise awareness on climate change.
It's all about what the UNDP is doing, and I'm just trying to because they're doing an amazing job. You have so many people working. There's a big office here in Bangkok.
What you are fighting for is part of UN SDG Sustainable Development Goals. And what is your most favorite goals?
17 is a big number. I wanted to focus on 2 goals, and one was, climate change, climate action. Goal number 13, and goal number 5, gender equality. And I picked those 2 because I tried to find, a personal connection. The thing is, I have 2 teenage daughters.
How old are they?
13 and 16. Yeah, the oldest will be 17 next month. They're great kids. But they, I come from Denmark. They live in a country with a high level of gender equality. But then when you look at the global scale, we're lacking a lot. We have a lot of work to do. I mean, there's so many countries that have legislation that discriminates against women, and first of all, it's a basic human right. You need to be free, and we all have to have the same opportunities.
Why do you have strong interest in promoting gender equality?
Well,
is it because you are close with your mother?
Well, I am close with my mother, but I think I think obviously it goes back to how you're brought up and what values that's passed on to you, and then of course you make your own experiences in life. You know, I like to believe that I have a high sense of I feel very strongly that we're all equal. We should all be treated equally from the outset. Now, of course, if you act like an idiot, yeah, well, that's a different story. Or if you're a criminal, all these things, we have sanctions. But at the core, at the beginning, we should all have a level playing field.
How do these two goals relate to one another?
Well,
gender equality and changing
I think
climate change.
If you look at all the 17 global goals, they all relate to, they're all connected. You can't lose, if you solve one, you still have to solve the others. And obviously, one of the biggest threats to the world is the climate. If we don't get that under control, it might change everything, because if the temperature rises more than 2 degrees Celsius over the next 100 years, we could be in really, really difficult times ahead, and that could affect everything else.
And how do you think your role as an actor should really communicate or address this issue globally?
The good thing is, I'm doing it right now, right? You want to talk to me, and that's because of Game of Thrones. And I say, great. But I'm not going to talk to you about Game of Thrones. I'm talking to you about the global goals. So that's the trade-off, right? We have this, so I'm just going to be really unfair and decide I don't want to talk to you about Game of Thrones. I want to talk to you about this. So I'm doing that, and as long as you want to come and talk to me and your colleagues, then I'll do it.
At this point, do you call yourself a feminist?
Well, I think how can you? No, I don't use. I mean, I am a feminist because a feminist means that I believe in equal opportunity, equal rights for men and women. I think that for many people, the word has it's gotten a bit of a stigma that goes back to and for a couple of years now we've tried to use the word and kind of reclaim it. It's difficult. I think what I'll call myself is just a human being, and I believe that we all, whether you're man or woman, you need to have the same rights, and we should have the same rights.
To support SDG in 2030, what do you think the world citizen, global citizen should do more to really support SDGs? I
think, first of all, if you don't know about the 17 goals, you should go online. You can go to UNDP.org, or you go to the other website. You just search 17 global goals and then learn about them, educate yourself, find out what they are. And then it really is about taking action. And it's not about huge things. It can be the little things, but every little step matters.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Waldo. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. ขอบคุณค่ะ You'd like to say some Thai word?
Oh, yeah, give me a word, then I'll say it.
สวัสดีครับ
ดีครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you. That means thank you.
Oh, ขอบคุณ
ขอบคุณค่ะ